All right, so it looks like we're going to be playing a 3v3. We're going to get this started here in just a second. Divine Dragons being kind enough to let Keepers of the Garden play. They've put somebody on the bench so that it can be a 3v3 instead of a 3v4. Keepers of the Garden were not ready for the match. They did not have their fourth player, whether it be a miscommunication or what. So, Tomato gets 1 angry point from Wax Steven. It's not a good thing to have, man. Trust me. Not a good thing to have. Let's just put it this way. You've been demoted on my I need to cast them list. Demoted. All right, so taking a look at the lineups here for Divine Dragons, we've got Cherry Moon, Drakenor, and I missed the last person. Cherry Moon, Drakenor, and Tarask. Meanwhile, on Keepers of the Garden, we've got Tomato, we've got 4, Knuckles, and Maharishi.
3, 2, 1, go!
Starting things off. Tarask going to go ahead and try and intercept the ball, try and grab it off the bat. Doesn't happen. He gets stopped by Tomato, who was pulsed forward by Knuckles. Passes the ball to Knuckles. Doesn't pick it up. Gets the ball stolen by Cherry.
Paused.
Oh, I'm sorry. Overlay. My bad. My bad, my bad, my bad. Thank you for letting me know, Titanium. Okay. Any second.
Game resumed.
Here we go. Tarask now with the ball. We're Divine Dragons trying to find a way past Tomato. Tomato with a good grab and push, but Tarask pushes right back with that double push. Grapple coming from Tomato. He's going to get out of range of Tarask and manage to pass the ball on up to Knuckles. Knuckles, possible breakaway here. Knuckles moving forward. He's got the stalker. He's being pursued by Cherry Moon, and Knuckles just kind of stops. That looks like a lag problem of some kind. I don't know what happened there. Either that or he hit the Windows key. He's going to go ahead and sacrifice things for his settings there. That was a pretty clear goal, and he just kind of blew it because the settings weren't set. When you get here early, a good thing you could do is open up the game and just, make sure that your settings are right. Tomato, bad pass, passes right to Cherry Moon. Tries to clear it out of the goal, though. He does. And gets pushed away by Knuckles. Knuckles stopping Tarask there. Tarask with a free shot. Can't get it in, though. And Knuckles kicking the ball forward. Drakenor going to grab it, throw it right into the goal. First on the board is Divine Dragons. As we are underway here. This is week 2 of the Kick It Forward League. Got a bunch of games slated for today. I'll try and cast as many as I can. Got a quick lineup change here. Knuckles is going to be grabbing the Zealot now. I'm a big fan of the Zealot. And Tomato with a miserably awful pass. Passes right to Tarask. Was looking for Knuckles. Missed him. Probably run into a little bit of lag there. Drakenor picking the ball up now for Divine Dragons. Cherry is kicking the ball forward, trying to bait out that punish from Maharishi. Maharishi with the double punish there. Uses a lot of energy. Still can't get it away from Cherry. Cherry looking for Tarask. Not going to happen. Tomato stealing the ball away from him. Tomato looking for a possible save. Can't get it, though. The grapple is just a little bit too late. Definitely lag probably going to be affecting things there. It's got 2 FPS. That's probably bad. 2-0 is the score now in favor of the Divine Dragons. Tomato with the ball. He switched on over to an Immortal now. Passing on over to Maharishi. Knuckles trying to pick up the ball for Keepers of the Garden. Can't get it away from the Queen, though. Drakenor doing work as that Queen. Got a Kalai Fist going down for Tomato, trying to stop the grapple. A little bit of a push coming there. Tarask and Tomato. Tomato can't get forward enough to grab the ball. Gets pushed back by Tarask. This is looking like another goal here for Divine Dragons.
Goal!
3-0 is the score. I'm not dropping any frames, so I just checked my OBS. I'm pretty sure that's your Twitch. Tomato passing on up to Maharishi, or at least trying to. Cherry going to intercept things. Really hard to complete solid passing with, I think, a lot of the lag that the NA players have to deal with. Tarask going to push in with a double push. He's trying to find the ball and get that goal. Tomato, good counter though. Kicks it out of bounds. Drakenor going to take things over. Passing to Tarask. We got a push war between the two Zealots. Kalai Fist being used by Tomato. He tries to juke around Tarask. He does manage to get the ball right to him, though. And there we go. Another punish being thrown up by Maharishi. A little bit too early. And Tarask gets another goal here for the Divine Dragons. Tarask going to be trying to intercept Tomato. As Tomato moves up the sidelines, there we go, that push coming from Tarask, and just come from behind and steal it away from Tomato. Maharishi trying to get past Tarask, can't do it. To the nice pass to Knuckles. Knuckles does manage to retain the ball, even though Drakenor did get that push off from behind. Another push from behind. Knuckles kicking it forward, just trying to get it as close to the goal as possible, and Tarask wide open. Good positioning by Tarask. He's going to allow the ball to move forward. But Tomato does manage to steal it away. Maharishi now looking for that interception. It's not going to happen. Tomato trying to push Tarask out of the way, and he is not going to be quick enough, but does manage to retain the ball. Maharishi now passing to Tomato. Tomato just going to keep it back, trying to wait out that ground big well. Maharishi going to go ahead and use a punish there. Misplaces it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Divine Dragons now with the ball, passing it on up. Looking for Cherry Moon a little bit deep is Tarask. Tarask doing a little bit of juking here, trying to move around to Tomato. Maharishi pretty out of position here. He's basically following Tomato, and he's not allowing himself to get open. Now we've got Knuckles getting the ball stolen from him. Kalai Fist by Tomato. Big Kalai Fist. But Tarask going to go ahead and juke him out and get another goal. 5-0 now is the score for the Divine Dragons. Again, the first game is being played on the EU server. So I know a lot of North American players have issues with the lag being pretty strong going over to the EU server, whereas in comparison, the EU players don't have as much of a problem with the lag. Is it play style? Is it just the amount of lag that they actually receive? Who knows? 6-0 the score for Divine Dragons. They're pretty much running away with this game. Keepers of the Garden going to have to do something here to make some kind of a difference. Just much better ball control, much better passing coming out of the European team. Drakenor now with the ball along the side. Knuckles managed to take it away for a second, but Drakenor pushes right back. Passing straight up to Tarask, who's been doing some work here with that forward tackle. And another goal in right before the half. Pretty brutal. 7-0 now in favor of Divine Dragons. Even Grand Strikers the other day had some problems on the EU server.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
We are underway in the second half. Divine Dragons versus Keepers of the Garden. Tomato along the sidelines here. He's just going to get run into by Tarask. Lots of pushing going back and forth. Tarask going to blow both pushes. Drakenor getting punished. Maharishi trying to time out those punishes to just get the ball forward. Knuckles is managing to hold things back just a little bit. Drakenor going to do a good grapple here. Get the ball out of that position. Tarask with a pretty wide open field. He's moving the ball along the top sideline now. Looking for Cherry through the middle. Good passing, good ball movement coming from Divine Dragons. This could be a wide open goal here. Tarask going to back him up. And Tomato's not able to get off the Kalai Fist. Trust me when I tell you the lag's not coming from me, guys. I've got pretty high upload. Drakenor trying to bait out the push into the out of bounds. Cherry's going to steal it. Runs into Knuckles, though. And Knuckles tries to kick it in. Cherry steals it right back. Oh, Cherry with some big pushes here. Nice plays from Cherry. Keepers of the Garden just trying to keep the ball in that offensive side. They're playing Tarask 2-1. Knuckles in the back, covering both Cherry Moon and Drakenor. They're just gonna, they're just going to allow them to move forward with the ball here. Cherry Moon with the ball again. Knuckles stealing it back. Drakenor with a beautiful grab. Steals it right out of Knuckles' hands. Cherry with a wide open shot. He gets Kalai fisted, though. And now he goes in for the goal. Nine to 0. Total blowout so far. Divine Dragons doing some pretty serious work on Keepers of the Garden. I know the lag is affecting them. Tomato's definitely complaining about it. Next game will be played on NA. So we'll see how they fare there. It's still possible to come back. It's just going to be extremely difficult. Knuckles trying to put some pressure on Drakenor. He's going to go ahead and use his grapple to pull closer to that pylon. Maharishi with the steal. Knuckles pushes him out of the way of that grapple. Can't get the ball, though. Can't hold on to it. Maharishi with the shot. He goes in. There we go. Finally on the board is Keepers of the Garden. Drakenor doing a little bit of a grab there on Tomato. Pulls him out of position. Leaves Tarask and Cherry Moon wide open. Maharishi the only one back there. Cherry Moon looking for Tarask in the goal. Finds him. Instead, he just says, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and score. That works, too. 10-1 is the score now. Divine Dragons up on Keepers of the Garden. Keepers of the Garden definitely going to have to switch things up for the second match if they want to stay in this game. Cherry Moon doing a little bit of juking on Maharishi. Tomato passing the ball forward. Just trying to get it out of that zone. You notice the positioning here. Usually you want to have that one-to-one coverage. Drakenor with the offensive clean. He's just going to go ahead and delay Maharishi as much as possible. Tarask not going to move forward with the ball, though. He's going to wait for Cherry to come up. And that will actually allow Keepers of the Garden to turn the ball back over. Cherry Moon grabbing the ball now. Knuckles trying to double team on Cherry. Maharishi in the back gets pushed out of the way by Tarask. And this is what I'm talking about. You've got one person defending two people. That's big problems. And they are just not having the luck there on defense. They're just leaving people. They're just leaving people wide open. Tomato passing to Knuckles, kicking the ball forward as per the league requirements. Knuckles finally getting the ball, manages to steal it away. Cherry Moon just snatches it right from his grasp, though. Knuckles takes it right back, looking for somebody to pass to. He kicks the ball up the sideline. Maharishi going to use a punish, and Tomato can't get the ball. He's trying to steal it back, but Cherry's going to use that gravity well. And they just get way out in front. Tarask with a triple push there. Gets all three back. And that's exactly what you're looking for when you've got a Zealot You just basically want to push back as many people as possible with one push, and that's exactly what he did. It's even better if you get that double push off on 3 people at the same time. They're like completely out of it. They have no chance to catch the ball. Score's now 12-1 in favor of Divine Dragons. Titanium's feelings have apparently been hurt. Oh, now I'm lagging. Maharishi's actually lagging. So they're definitely feeling the effects of the lag here. See what happens on the NA server. Oh, lots of pushing going on, but it seems that the European team able to just hang on to the ball. Taras going to use intercept on one of the creep tumors, moving on up. Keeps using those pushes to get out in good position. And he's going to have another breakaway. Cherry with some really good body blocking there on Tomato. And going to allow Taras the free goal. Tomato looking for something to happen. Can't get it past Cherry Moon. Oh, yeah, he does. He managed to sneak it right past. Gravity well being put out. Tomato kicking the ball forward. Drakenor switched on over to his Stalker now. He's just going to pulse Tomato back. Kalai Fist going down. Drakenor can't use his abilities. Oh, nice push there from Taras. Getting Tomato out of the goal. That was a definite goal. Tomato now trying to find something. The Knuckles just not able to get those pushes off on Taras. Taras was playing a beautiful Zealot, and that was just a straight up destruction. Divine Dragons completely owning Keepers of the Garden. We're going to move on to the NA server next. Some really nice play coming out from Divine Dragons. Showing that the EU guys are playing pretty damn well. And a 21.2 grade for Cherry. That's a pretty dominating match for him. So we're going to get game number 2 started here in just a second. We're going to move it on over to the NA server. So just chilling with some music for right now. And stay tuned.
Collagen injections injected right into my heart. Everything's okay, I'm just trying to act my age. Everything's okay, I'm just trying to act my age. Yeah, I wanna know where the hell the days go. Yeah, I wanna know.
Okay. Here we are underway. Game number 2, Divine Dragons versus Keeper of the Garden. We're going to see how well they do on the NA server this time. I know they were complaining a lot about the lag. So we'll see. We'll see. Are they able to do it on their home turf? They're going to need a lot of goals if they want to play on NA for the third game.
Five, 4,
Okay.
3.
So we're gonna be starting up here in just a
1.
second. Taking a look at the lineups. Divine Dragons switching things up. They picked up Zerg here instead of Taras. Taras was a big part of the last game, so we'll see if things go the same way. Divine Dragons running through Tomato and his grapple, but they do manage to take it back. Tomato kicking the ball up through the middle. Cherry grabs it with the gravity well, looking for somebody to pass to. Maharishi trying to get the push off. Cherry jukes him. Cherry just now with total ball control, just holding on to it, waiting for his team to get in position. That's the European play style. Oops, sorry. Maharishi now with the ball. Passing on up towards his teammate Knuckles. Knuckles kicking it up. Cherry's going to grab it, though. Cherry getting to decent position, passes on over to Draknor. Draknor now with the ball for Divine Dragons. Draknor passing the ball on up towards Cherry. Cherry's going to just go ahead and walk away with it. Again, the units of Keepers of the Garden kind of playing, almost playing like a zone defense kind of thing. Cherry trying to come up, intercept the ball from Tomato. Manages to delay just a little bit. Gravity while going down again here for Cherry. Cherry gets pushed by Maharishi. Maharishi getting the ball up towards Knuckles. Seeing a very even match here through the middle now. Cherry with the ball for Divine Dragons. Completely wide open. Maharishi going to finally come down trying to help out. Pass the ball up is Cherry. Good punish there by Zerg. Zerg moving on up towards the goal. And pulsed over is Tomato. Punish again from Zerg. And he's just going to go ahead and walk it in. This is game number 2. Divine Dragons versus Keepers of the Garden. Divine Dragon first on the board here for game number 2. Tomato passing it up now for Maharishi. Maharishi kicking the ball up. Looking for Knuckles, who's in deep. Kicks it forward, and he's trying to get in between himself and Draknor. He does. The grapple comes out from Draknor and holds onto the ball for a little while longer as Cherry picks it up. Maharishi now kicking it in, and the grapple goes up from Draknor. He just narrowly misses it. And 1-1 is the score now. Cherry Moon's team, Divine Dragons with the ball. Sorry, we'll turn player names off. My bad. Lots of pushing going on. Maharishi pulled back. There goes the punish from Zerg. He's going to try for another punish, but a quick grab by Tomato stops that from happening. Knuckles kicking the ball up the sidelines, looking for something to happen. Maharishi with the punish, trying to get the ball in better position. Kicking the ball forward. That's the name of the league for a reason. Pulse being cast out onto Maharishi, but Zerg will be able to get back to the ball thanks to Draknor and his grapples. Cherry Moon looking to grab that ball away from Maharishi. Maharishi steals Tomato with the steal, grabbing it right away from Draknor. Tomato now moving the ball up, looking for somebody to pass to. Has a lot of difficulty finding an open person. Cherry Moon manages to grab the ball with the gravity ball. There goes the punish coming out from Maharishi. Cherry Moon moving the ball up the sidelines, looking for somebody to pass to. We've got some good coverage now from Keepers of the Garden. Tomato going to go ahead and use his grapple there to steal the ball away from Zerg. Doesn't want that fast break at all. Pass the ball up towards Knuckles, but Draknor will grab it. Knuckles doing a little bit of a shuck and jive there. Grapple coming out from Draknor. Cherry's going to push up, trying to get the ball with the gravity well. Does manage to get it away. Draknor now moving along the sidelines, looking for somebody to pass to. He's just going to go ahead and move it up slowly. Good play coming out from both teams. This game is much, much, much more even. You can see the lag having a huge difference in game number 1. Draknor with a quick grab, though. Beautiful grab. Gets it to Zerg. Zerg moving the ball up. Looking for that punish. He does get it. Tomato wasting the grapple. He can't get it out to grab that ball. Doesn't happen. Pushes Zerg back instead of going for the ball. I don't know what he was doing there, why he wasn't able to throw out that grapple trying to grab the ball. But now it's 2-1 in favor of the Divine Dragons. Tomato passing the ball up towards Knuckles. Knuckles just contending with the gravity well, trying to keep it away from Cherry as long as possible. Does, pushes on up, blinks forward. Standard move for Stalker. There goes the pulse. Good positioning here by Knuckles. He's going to kick it. Draknor can't get the grapple out. 2-2 is the score. Very, very even game so far. Game number 2. Obviously the lag playing a pretty big part in things. Draknor with the ball for Divine Dragons. Looks for Zerg, can't find him. Maharishi grabbing the ball. Positioning much, much better from Keepers of the Garden in this game. Knuckles baiting out the grapple from Draknor. Tomato's going to pull back Cherry Moon there, trying to get Knuckles that fast break. There we go. There's the punish coming out from his teammate Maharishi, pushing Knuckles forward. And another beautiful grab by Tomato. He will pull Cherry Moon back, and Knuckles going to be able to walk the ball. And 3-2 is the score in favor of Keepers of the Garden. If this does go to a game 3 right now, Keepers of the Garden needs way more goals if they want it to stay on NA. And I don't think that's going to happen. This game looks very even compared to the first game. So it's probably going to have to go back to EU. You might want to consider picking different units. Possibly just trying to pick units that rely a lot less on good lag. Knuckles moving the ball forward. He's got basically a complete breakaway. Sick plays. Knuckles wide open. He's going to get the shot. No, good gravity well coming out for Cherry. He's manages to get back fast enough. Good positioning, but it's not going to be enough. Knuckles gets another goal. 4-2 in favor of Keepers of the Garden. Draknor moving the ball forward now for Divine Dragons. Oh, Draknor with a mistaken grab there. Manages to grab Zerg instead of the ball or Tomato. I couldn't tell who he was trying to grab. But they do manage to hang out to the ball for the half. 4-2 the score in favor of the Keepers of the Garden. First game was won by the Divine Dragons in a pretty convincing fashion. Lag being a pretty big contributor. I think you can tell that from the second game here.
5, 4.
Much better positioning,
3,
much better passing.
2, 1, go!
Draknor with the ball for the Divine Dragons. Finds Cherry Moon along the sidelines. Knuckles trying to get into a little bit of a pushing war there with Cherry. And ball almost hits the post, but Cherry does manage to get the goal. 3-4 in the second half here. Tomato just waiting on some energy for his teammates. Tries to get the ball in position. Looks for Knuckles along the sidelines. Oh! Knuckles thought he passed to himself. Didn't go off, though. Ball kicked along the sidelines. That's about as close as humanly possible you can be on the sidelines without actually going out of bounds. Pushing war happening right on the sideline. You always try and be this person to go for the ball second, so you get the ball on the sideline, the person grabs the ball, and then you push him out of bounds. Maharishi looking for the push on Draknor, does get it. Draknor just going to go ahead and push right back. Grabs the ball for his team. Zerg gets a really nice pass right to him, but Knuckles is out in front. Stops that from happening. Now Zerg with the ball again. Finds Tomato instead of Cherry, and Maharishi going to kick the ball forward. Good positioning there by Maharishi. Knuckles getting the pulse out. Punish coming out from Maharishi. Knuckles can't grab the ball, though. Draknor with that beautiful grapple. Cherry Moon moving along the sides now. Looking for somebody to pass to. He's just going to go ahead and move the ball forward himself. Passes the ball on up. Maharishi going to grab it, and Draknor going to try and do the little grapple push maneuver. Manages to not grab it, though. Knuckles now moving the ball up along the sidelines, going diagonal, trying to get as far away from the other team as possible. Knuckles now looking for that corner bread. Not going to happen. He's going to go ahead and just pass it to himself, trying to juke Cherry Moon a little bit. Holds on to the ball for as long as possible. Cherry manages to steal it away. Maharishi now with the ball, trying to kick it forward. Just get into a better position. He's going to go ahead and use a punish. Tomato not able to get the grapple off, though. Tomato does get the grapple off this time. Looking for a goal. Not going to happen. Draknor right in front. Cherry Moon trying to get the ball right now. Tomato going to do the grapple. Can't get Cherry away from the ball. Some pushing being done. Tomato can't get it, though. Knuckles now in the back with the ball, looking for somebody to pass to. Finds Maharishi. Maharishi now with the ball, trying to find Tomato, but no, Cherry Moon's going to grab it. The gravity well out for Cherry Moon, going to allow him to push the ball forward. Maharishi punishes the ball, gets into a better position, looking for Tomato. Tomato moving the ball up, looking for some goals. Offensive queen. There we go. Another goal for Keepers of the Garden. 5-3 is the score in the second game. Nice plays. I think these teams are a lot more even. It's unfortunate that they live so far apart and that the servers causing so much lag and issues. But what are you gonna do? Just gotta do what you can. Knuckles doing a little bit of the shuck and jive there. Pass the ball up. Trying to blink forward and just keep the ball moving forward. Nice punishing and pulsing there from Knuckles and Maharishi. But now we've got a possible breakaway here from Zerg. Tomato with a good push. Manages to keep Maharishi away. Knuckles now with the ball, kicking it forward as soon as he gets it. Draknor's got pretty full energy, though, so he's not super worried. He's going to even hang on to the grapple, not have to use a pass to a wide open Zerg. Tomato throwing down some creep tumors, trying to delay the middle movement as much as possible. A little bit of juking there from Zerg. Nice move. Fakes out Tomato. Knuckles blinks in front, grabs the ball. Nice play by Knuckles. Kicks the ball forward. Tomato going to go ahead and bull back Cherry Moon with that grapple. Draknor going to use the grapple himself, grabbing the ball, trying to keep the ball moving. Some really crisp passing coming out from Divine Dragons. I think it's important to note they're passing really well. But Keepers of the Garden push game is pretty nice, as well as their ability use. So they have been succeeding thus far in this game. 5-3 the score in favor of Keepers of the Garden. Keepers of the Garden. Knuckles with a steal away from Cherry Moon. Knuckles trying to get into better position here. He blinks forward, pushes away, grab, and he gets the goal again. Knuckles with several goals in a row. That's the hat trick for him. 6-3 is the score now in favor of Keepers of the Garden over Divine Dragons. I think they need like 8 more goals though to get the ball to get the home server advantage again. Knuckles moving along the sidelines, trying to find a 4th goal in a row here for him. Gets pulled back by Draknor. Does he still have a blink? No, he does not have enough energy. Knuckles covering Draknor now. Tomato looking for that quick grab. Not going to happen. Cherry jukes him out. Again, Tomato looking for that risky grab. Not going to happen. They got to play pretty aggressive, though, if they want to get that server advantage, so I don't blame him for trying for those risky grabs. He's got to make something, those turnovers happen. Getting 8 goals in 1 minute and 30 seconds, probably not even possible, but I still got to give it a try. Knuckles. Oh, misses the ball. Whiffs on that one. Tomato kicking it to himself, just trying to dribble a little bit, get the ball away. We got another goal, this time from Maharishi. 7-3 is the score in favor of the Keepers of the Garden. Keepers of the Garden running away with this one. Again, we are going to move back to the EU server this time, though, so I know that's going to hurt Keepers of the Garden for sure. Knuckles kicking the ball away. Punish being done by Zerg, but it ends up kicking the ball right to Knuckles. Knuckles moving forward, going for number 4. The grapple missed by Draknor, and Knuckles gets another free goal. 8-3 now in favor of the Keepers of the Garden. Keepers of the Garden. Oh, Tomato with a beautiful push there on Cherry Moon. Steals the ball away. Knuckles again. Possible fast break. Not going to happen, though. Zerg with a beautiful punish. Now, Cherry Moon almost had a breakaway there for another goal. Not going to happen, though. We're going to a game 3. 8-3 in favor of the Keepers of the Garden. As we prepare to move on over to the EU server, let's take a look and see who won the MVP that time. Tomato going to grab MVP that game. And yeah, so much better play coming out of Keepers of the Garden this game. It's pretty obvious the lag was definitely playing a big factor in things. Yeah, it was 13-1 the first game. So just chill, listen to a little bit of music here while we get the next game set up.
Unseen, yet irrefuted. I let go and lose any separate identity from this infinite fountain that pours a river of heaven through me. We merge like the storm, whose golden cups paint the universe. Her creation absolves time.
All right, guys, we're moving into game number 3 here. We're back on the EU server. The guys from Keepers of the Garden saying it's been pretty brutal with their lag. Switch back on over. Here we go. Oh God, sir, shut up. Drakenor, wow. It's ranking up some Kaioken-like numbers. I think this is just applicable since the last couple patches. Don't know when he reset his bank. All right, this is game number 3 between Keepers of the Garden and Divine Dragons. We're on Divine Dragons' home turf this time. We're on the EU server.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Taras going to go ahead and cast down the intercept. Looking for Cherry Moon along the sidelines. Maharishi trying for the punish and grab. Cherry Moon just goes ahead and jukes. Taras with a quick goal right off the bat for Divine Dragons. Tomato looking for Cherry Moon along the sidelines. Finds him. Cherry with a wide open Taras. Punish. Being cast out there by Maharishi. Another punish going out. Tomato getting pulled back. Kalai Fist going out. Taras can't kick the ball forward hard enough. Knuckles manages takes it away. Tomato getting in between the queen and the ball, and he gets pushed out of bounds. Taras way out in front. Uncovered. Maharishi trying for the punish, but he's late. And he's pulled back. And that's going to be another goal there for the Divine Dragons. Could be seeing a repeat of game number 1. Punish being cast out there by Maharishi. Taras able to kick the ball forward. Maharishi looking for the ball. Oh! Misses it. Taras picks it up and throws it right into the goal. 3-0 is the score now. Tomato kicking it on over towards Knuckles. Knuckles can't hang on to the ball though. As Dragner with a quick steal. Maharishi now passing it on up, looking for Knuckles in a deeper area of the field. Knuckles hanging onto the ball. Tomato trying to intercept any grapples. He does. Taras comes in from behind, steals the ball away from Knuckles. Maharishi with the punish being thrown out on Dracnor. Dracnor now with the ball. Finds Cherry. Threads the fucking needle. Here we go. Taras almost able to move forward. Does a double push. Manages to move forward. Cherry Moon now with Taras. 2-on-1 situation versus Maharishi. Threads the needle again, looking for Taras. Taras just going to go ahead and kick it in. Maharishi, again, he's suffering from lag problems, so he's really not able to get at those defensive punishes as much as possible here. And, you know, it's interesting to see that they went with this lineup again. They didn't really have too much luck with it in the first game, but they're sticking with it. Tomato looking for Knuckles. Oh, a little bit of juking there done by both guys. Knuckles can't seem to pick up the ball. Apparently, he's too fat. I don't know. Maharishi gets pulled back, and Taras with a wide open field. Going to go ahead and intercept towards Dracnor's Creep Tumor. One of the things you want to do for your team, if you have a Zealot, is put a structure of some kind on the other team's side of the field, and you can just basically intercept. Yeah, Tomato's not playing the Queen primarily, I'm guessing because of lag. So playing the Immortal is a little bit easier, and much less lag dependent.
Out of bounds.
But Stalker is definitely a rough unit to play with serious lag. Same thing with Marauder. Knuckles trying to steal the ball away from Cherry. Cherry just grabs it, gets fly-fisted. Tomato with big saves. Yep, nope, there we go. Knuckles grabs the ball. Kicks it on up. Intercepts the grapple coming from Drakenor. Drakenor steals the ball away. Cherry Moon finds the goal again. 6-0 now in favor of the Divine Dragons. Maharishi trying to steal the ball, doesn't happen. Tarask got the good position. He's moving along the sidelines here. Trying to find that open goal. He doesn't really have much opposition, gets another goal for the Divine Dragons. 7-0 here in the first half. Divine Dragons seem to be running away with this game again. A lot of it has to do with this lag, apparently. Not a lot we can do about it here in the first season. Can't get forward. We might be dividing the leagues up. Possibly get the Euros on a different server. I'm not sure. We have seen a couple other games from different teams, and I haven't really noticed as much of a huge difference with the lag as this game. This one seems in particular to be really bad. I think there's a lot of players on the West Coast here for Keepers of the Garden, so I think they're experiencing lag much more so than they would on the eastern side of the country. Maharishi now grabbing the ball for Tomato. Tomato kicking the ball up along the sidelines, looking for the first goal here for Keepers of the Garden. Still a little bit of a juke there. Drakenor not able to grab it. Tomato still hanging onto the ball, looking for the goal. He's going to kick it right in using Cherry Moon's gravity well to assist him. 7-1 is the score. Finally, Keepers of the Garden with that goal. Keepers of the Garden trying to hang on to the ball. Not going to happen. Tarask and Tomato fighting it out. Cherry Moon now wide open. He's going to get a free shot. Maharishi not able to get the finish off quickly enough. 8-1 now in favor of the Divine Dragons. First half, game number 3. Divine Dragons versus Keepers of the Garden. Tomato trying to hang on to the ball here, pushing Tarask out of the way, manages to hold on to it. Nice little juke there. Dribbles to himself. Knuckles keeping the ball along the sideline, trying to move the ball forward for Keepers of the Garden. Good little run here, but Drakenor with a beautiful grapple pushes forward and gets in a great position. Tomato steals it back away, though. Tomato trying to find somebody to pass to, kicks it forward, just tries to get the ball out, manages to steal it away from the grapple. Nice play there by Tomato. Tomato got to deal with Cherry Moon, looking for the ball, trying to steal that away. Knuckles getting into a position here versus the Queen Drakenor. Can't cover him that well. First half is going to be out, though, as Divine Dragons hangs on to it.
Five, 4.
Game paused. Game
3,
resumed.
2, 1, go!
Okay, Drakenor going to hang on here. Cherry Moon steals the ball away, and Divine Dragons with another goal. Oh, okay, Maharishi. He's going to go ahead and leave. And I don't blame Tomato.
Go!
All right. So the last game is going to be forfeit here by Keepers of the Garden. Sorry to the viewers here, folks. Had a little bit of drama